everyone, and welcome to today's capsule on introducing you to engagement plans. What is an engagement plan? Well, an engagement plan is a strategic grouping of stakeholders, communications. You can even see some other modules appearing there. I have an engagement plan behind me if you haven't noticed. But one, it's a strategic way to group your stakeholders, communications into a sort of data bucket and then report on whatever this bucket is about. For example, this one is about an approval phase that I have with my project, and anything I do related to getting government or permits or any type of approval, I'm just going to log it here and report on the results later. Another way to use an engagement plan is to plan out your engagements or to take a group of stakeholders, put them inside of an engagement plan, and then create activities or tasks, which will come in the next capsules to help you plan out your engagements with these individuals. So let's get into it. This is a heavy topic, but engagement plans are awesome, and I'm really excited to show it to you today. All right, so here is my engagement plan. So right off the bat, I have my general information page. You can see the title, the type it is, the location, the project or the subject categories that I assigned out. This one, in this case, being related to the subject of the project. We could sign out a responsible person. Even something really cool is the start date and end date to show maybe when we started this initiative and when we plan to end it. We could put some objectives, maybe even some milestones too here. As you can see, I recorded a couple milestones right down here in this list. You could see that we're looking to get a permit. It's actually already been obtained. And next we want to go public with our information about the site we chose for this project. We could use the left-hand menu here to navigate through engagement plans, much like we can with communications, individuals, organizations. We'll skip over activities for now. Here's your stakeholder list. This is just a list of stakeholders that you can keep inside of the engagement plan. Maybe some people that are going to be critical to this initiative. We can add them in using the green plus button right here. So if I just click it like so, and I use the search function here, and I could type in maybe a school like this. As you see, we can put organizations. We could even see these people here like Ava Reed working at Tranquil Meadows High School. We could select them, add them right into the engagement plan. We could do the same exact function with internal stakeholders, staff members, like team members and collaborators that may be involved in this project phase as well. The way to accomplish that is we could just click here and we have our full list of staff members available to us. Maybe we can add in Francois here, for example. Below that is the monitoring section. We have a really cool list here called the stakeholder status list. And what this does is it actually shows you the stakeholders that are involved in this engagement plan, but may not be actually on this stakeholder list. They're actually involved in all of these communications here that we have linked to the engagement plan. We can add these people to that stakeholder list just by hovering over them on the status list and just hitting add stakeholder to engagement plan. And now if we look, you'll see that that stakeholder is appearing on that list. There's no way to add anything to this list. You can only do so by linking communications that stakeholders are involved in. That's where this analysis comes from. We can even see the organizations and individuals and pull those separate lists of the stakeholders that are involved in this engagement plan. And finally, wanted to just go over the engagement section. This is where we can link not only communications, but various add-ins like the grievance and issues module. We can link our grievances and issues to this engagement plan, our commitments, and even if we have the smart communications add-in, we can group them in here as well. We can access our list of communications here. We have all those nice filter options. Maybe we want to just get the list of emails. We can export this to Excel as always. And if we wanted to add a communication, we can use the green plus button here. We can create a new record, or we can already link a communication that exists in the system. If you were to create a communication or any record, you can always link it back to your engagement plan as well, just by using the engagement plan bar and then just selecting the engagement plan that you want to link this communication to. And it'll go there when you hit save. This is also available in the Outlook add-in, the same field, so you can link your emails and meeting invites into your engagement plan as well. That's a bit about them, a bit about navigating, and also the theory. Let's actually build one of these engagement plans real quick, and then we will go ahead and wrap up this capsule. Okay, so to create an engagement plan, all we need to do is navigate over to our stakeholder engagement module, go right here to engagement plans, and once that loads up, we will have our green create button available to us, which we can just click. We could give this a title to begin with. Maybe this is another project phase. Pre-project start. It's relations we're going to be doing here. We could give it a subject category. This is the same list that pulls from the communications as well. We can assign out a location of the project. We could assign a responsible person. Maybe Leanne here is responsible in conducting or monitoring, tracking, engaging in this project phase. We could give it a start date or end date. So maybe we plan to start this phase on the 31st and it's going to last for about a quarter, so until the end of March. We can write in some objectives as well. Record the description just so people know what the engagement plan is for. Finally, if you have the TDS add-in, make sure it's getting to the right folder. And if you have any important documents you want to attach, feel free to put it down there as well. We're going to go ahead and hit save, and we'll start populating some of the objectives, milestones. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So our stakeholder list is empty. We can add stakeholders to it, as you saw before, by hitting the add button. We can then add in maybe ARIA here. We could even search a stakeholder that we want and just hit save to add them in. The same works with the team members and collaborator list, where we could just search up the people. And we could start adding in our communications by creating new ones or linking existing records. We could go back to general information here. We can start populating some of these objectives and milestones as well, just by hitting the green plus button here. And we could say that this is an objective to go live to the public with a press release and conference at City Hall. We'll just make a quick correction to that. And we'll just put a period. We can have a target date for this. So when do we plan to go live to the public? Maybe it's, in the middle of January, the 22nd. We don't have an achieve date yet or an outcome, and we'll just hit save. And there we go. We even have our first objective inside of this engagement plan. We can start taking it through steps now. As you notice, it's not started. We can start the progress of it by clicking this button here, just to inform people of where we are with this current objective. We can edit any information on it by clicking the edit button, or we can simply close it off by using the three dots here, hitting complete, and then just writing the outcome and the actual achieve date. And hit complete. That's it. So this is pretty much the basics of an engagement plan, just grouping records and information together. It really does help in the long run with making list generation easier, accessing information such as analytics and reporting data very easy as well. So really great tool just to start grouping a bunch of strategic information together. We're going to get into the next capsule as well about using them in a more planning manner. That will be linked in this article that the video is a part of, or the section that the video is a part of. Thank you for sticking along with me through the introductions to engagement plans. And I'll see you in the next capsule, and I hope you have a good one. Take it easy there.